Hey guys, in trying to figure out exactly how to do this trigger modification on this Ruger Impact Max Elite, I was on a few of the forums and looking up these inexpensive guns and things to do to them on the forums. You always run into a bunch of people that say, that thing's garbage, you might as well throw it away, you can't hit anything with it. Well, those people obviously don't know how to shoot. Hey, what's up, guys? I picked up this Ruger Impact Max Elite from Walmart a few days ago. I've been having my eye on it for a while, and I wanted to get the 22 version of the Elite because I had the 177 version. I kind of liked it, had some issues with it, wanted to get the 22 version. No big issues. Uh, the safety on that one is really stiff, and this automatic safety works the same, but it is a lot easier to deal with. You can just push it forward easily with your finger when you're ready to shoot. So I like that about it. I like the wood stock, and the trigger is very crisp, but it is rather heavy, as you already know. That's why you're watching this video. So we're going to go over exactly how that trigger mod is done that you've already looked at from other videos where they're like, yeah, this is what I did, it works great. And then you see the entire comment section is, can you show me how to do that? Like one right after another after another. Anyway, yeah, so starting out, these are 2.5 millimeter Allen screws, and one of these was stripped out, and I had to run it through a tap and die. And here's the size for that. And then so there's one on either side, and then just this large Phillips head screw in the back. So I'm gonna take it apart. All right, now since I've already done this trigger job, I'm not going to go through the entire thing, so I'm not going to waste a bunch of your time or my time. I'm just going to explain to you what has to be done and what will happen when you do certain things. This pin right here, it has an E-clip. You just take that E-clip off and the trigger will come out. There is a spring back here, but it's not going to, bounce all the way across the room when you do take it out. And that goes, that rides right under this bar that's in there. And that bar pivots back here. If you take this E-clip off and take that pin out, the bar will come out. Now, let's see. I think you might have to, I don't think you can do it without taking this apart, or off rather. Now, this pin just floats back here, and there's no E-clips holding it in. It's got the same setup on the other side, as you can see. But so that spring comes off of, let's see. Yeah, just take the spring off of this side, take this E-clip off, and then both those pins will go through, and then you can pull this off. Yeah, I believe that's right. Yeah, and then, so you don't have your trigger, and you've removed this and this, then you can get into this part. You don't need to take this all the way off. What I did was I just knocked this pin out, and I did need a punch for this one after I got that E-clip off. But once that pin is out, this part can rock out of the way, like, because it pivots on that one, it just rocks out of the way. And then you can get in there and take your spring out and replace it with a smaller spring. Now, I just used a spring. I guess it was kind of like this, but maybe smaller. A couple of things you want to be aware of is that spring, the travel in it is pretty far. So you want your spring matched up nicely, because you don't want that spring to be able to rock back and forth and rub on the sides. Now, doing this, lightening up the trigger, it's going to lighten up your trigger pull considerably, but you've still got to break that sear. And I imagine it engages somewhere up in there. But yeah, I really do like this trigger. Now that I've lightened it up, we'll go get some numbers on what it pulls at now. All right, we'll get the first stage. So it's just under 7 ounces. Yeah. Hopefully that glare is not too bad. I did want to mention one thing. I don't know if this is common for air guns, but it did come with the sling and some clips. I don't like that the sling is not adjustable, so I ordered another one online, and I was trying to find some swivels that would accommodate this position, and I found some on eBay, and apparently the company is an all-American company, and their swivels are made in the USA, and I'll leave a link for that below. But I might see if I can work something out with them for getting slings with swivels for replicas in the future, or maybe to just keep in stock for Superbirds. .6 ounces. Try it again. .6. Don't know if I was holding in the same spot, but the camera will tell. Oh, 3 pounds, 3 ounces. I must have been just skipping over the pounds, but you guys can see. Did I dry fire that last one? It felt like I did. I don't know how bad it is on these things to dry fire them. So I am shooting pellets. Trying to at least. Okay. So, whatever it is, stock, I don't know, it feels like about 10 pounds stock. It's really heavy, but it's a nice crisp trigger. So, alright guys, later.